Hello everyone, it's Dave from JD Cycle Works. Today we have a 2021 Street Glide that came in with a bit of troubles. It was running very badly. He went to a one of these tuning guys that you go to at like Ocean City or Daytona, and the bike wouldn't even run. So we went back to the guy and got it kind of running, but he was plagued with O2 sensor codes and was told to change his O2 sensors, which he did a multitude of times, which obviously didn't work. So anyway, bike came in with, it's a 107 Redshift 468 cam, heavy breather air cleaner from SE. It has a, I believe, a Chromeworks head pipe under these heat shields. It had, don't buy these, Shark Road mufflers. You get what you pay for, guys. Inside here, baffling, nothing. If you're gonna save a couple $100 for mufflers because you think it looks good, you're going to deeply pay for it in how your bike runs. So, anyway, we updated him to the Chromeworks mufflers with the louvered baffle, and I'm going to show you why. So anyway, a lot of folks ask why I don't put air-fuel ratio lines on my dynographs. I'll show you why. Okay. This here is spread out really wide. And it looks pretty dead nuts on perfect where I want it to be. So let me go to the run after that. Oh, look, it changed. Hold on, how about the run before that? It changed again. It changes every time. So the reasons why is a lot of people lie. They're going to give you an air-fuel ratio line that looks kind of like, let me find a pretty one here for you. There we go. Here's so it looks pretty bad. So me being Mr. I'm going to show you how good I tune my bike. I'm going to show you my air-fuel ratio line with your dynograph. Hold on for a minute here. And if I can do this, and I'm going to squeeze this way down. Now looky here, she looks a whole lot better. And this one's really bad. And it makes people think that they got a good job. Well, they didn't. So we widen this way up, and I go triple graph, so I'm looking at both of them.
Both of what?
Well, that's front cylinder, that's rear cylinder.
Okay.
And now I just close that out and go back to where I was before. And that's a target line. This line run right in the middle was hit right there where I kind of want it to be. Now the funny thing is, every bike doesn't want this air-fuel ratio line. Sometimes we have exhaust scavenge issues, which you might think you're seeing fuel here, and it's showing a real rich condition, but it's just pulling the fuel out of the cylinder. So you're correcting this line, and it's making your power go down. It's making big problems in your dynograph. So sometimes you gotta just kind of figure other ways to do it, but you can't go by this all the time. So it's one of the reasons why I don't show them to people. It's just too much controversy. Let me see if I can find one to kind of show you here. This one here is kind of an example of a bike I was working on recently where I had a very bad exhaust scavenge issue. And let me just bring this up a little better for you. I have it on dual graph just so I can show you a little better. You can see here, this graph comes up and it just drops down. But look at the air-fuel ratio. It's a disaster. This one's a mess. It has some problems. What I'm trying to show you here is, okay, I was a little closer to my target range of 12.5 to 13.0 area with these things, and I kept moving the fuel around, and it wasn't coming around. But look at this big old dip here. You know, I can show you. And now here, you can see I actually added fuel, which made it really rich. So it was down 11 to 1, but started fixing the graph. So what I'm trying to say here is, this isn't always a be-all, end-all. It's kind of a real crazy outer range example to show you guys, but it's something that you can see. And if you look here, You can see the difference in power. This here was closer to my target. This is way out here. And let me tell you, I tried with this thing. But I added more fuel, and it brought the torque up, it brought the power up. But what I was showing on my graph, what I was seeing, is absolutely wrong. So it's just an example is why I don't show air-fuel ratio graphs, because they're not always right. And I don't like to mislead people. So let's go back to where we were before. I can finish up showing you how this thing did. Okay, take a look at this here. This is how the bike rolled in here with these Shark Road mufflers on there, and how it was previously calibrated from the guy at the motorcycle vent. It came in with 120 torque and 102 horsepower. But look at this dip, man. What's this? 10, 20, almost 30 foot-pounds of torque. So then I did a little fun test. I said, let's hold a 2x4 over part of the muffler and see what happens. Oh, look at that. I created a restriction by having a 2x4 held over about half the muffler, and the thing jumped up. Now with the Chromeworks mufflers and louvered baffle, it's beautiful. You know, a 107 with a Redshift 468 cam, 125 torque, 110 horse. Geez, that's nothing to complain about. That's awesome. And look at this gain in torque he's at. This guy's gonna be like on a whole new machine here. He ain't gonna know what to do. And he won't have any O2 sensor codes. So here's another fun day to show you guys here at JD CycleWorks, things we do to help people out with their problems. We try our best here. Things aren't always perfect, but all we can do is keep trying. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll try to keep them coming.